Okay. It says in your own words. Okay, so it'd be nice if you kind of switched this up and made it your own. Okay, but for me, when I'm thinking about this, in order for the general limit to exist, the function. Here's what I think. All right, and you can put whatever you want. Must approach the same y values from left and right. That doesn't sound great, but you could put something like that. As long as it's something like that. If you want to put that, that's fine. But that's the idea. Okay. Now this is cool. Okay. So it wants you to graph, and you're going to do your own on this on the homework. So if you just want to copy mine, that's fine. But this will kind of get your thought process. You're going to graph something that has the following properties. F of A doesn't exist. There's nothing there. X equals A is a point discontinuity. So there's not an asymptote. It's just a one point that's gone. But the limit exists. Huh. Okay. Well, here's what that means. Okay. And when I hear this, here's what I think. All right. So we're gonna just draw. That's text. Now we're drawing. All right, so here we go. So we're drawing, and then let's say here's A, okay, and it said there's a point discontinuity, so there's nothing there, and F of A is undefined, so there's no other point up above it or below it. There's just nothing there. There's nothing at F of A at all. Okay, and then but the limit exists. So what that means is if the limit is to exist, then I've got to be approaching, I guess, this discontinuity from left and right. So just have it do whatever you want from over here, and then have you do whatever you want from over here. It makes no difference as long as both of these roads are heading to this point that is a point of discontinuity where there's an open circle just hovering there. There's nothing else there. There's nothing there. So as from the left and the right, they both need to be heading towards that open circle for all three of these to be true. Okay, interesting. All right, next one. This time it says the limit doesn't exist. There is a jump discontinuity. Okay, so it's like a ramp or something, and F of A is defined. Okay, all right. So I'll again show you what I think on this, but you can do whatever you want, and you will on your homework. All right, just doing whatever you want. So I've got a jump discontinuity. Okay, so, and F of A is defined. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have it be defined here, and then here's the jump that's happening. So it's going to, and so then, and the function, the limit doesn't exist, and it's not going to, because on one side, it doesn't matter which one. On one side, I'll go over here. One side, I'm going to approach this open circle. On the other side, I'm going to approach that point. Okay. And you wouldn't necessarily have to go towards that point. It could be towards another open circle. You'd still be okay because you just wanted F of A defined. So like over here was F of A was not defined. That means there was no value, Y value when X was A. Over here just needed to be one. So it didn't have to be this. I could have had another open circle somewhere and then this approaching, this right-hand side approaching it instead. So that would have been okay too. Just a different version of it. All right, but we still have all of the things it's asking for. The limit doesn't exist. I've got my jump. And then F of A is defined. Right there is where it's defined. Okay, and that's the limit from the right. But the limit from the left is this one that I put up above. Hey, that's it. We're done.